Hello boys and girls, welcome to another art lesson with Mrs. Summer. So today I'm going to tell you about a very special lady, an Ndebele artist called Esther Mahlangu. She lives in Mpumalanga in South Africa. Esther Mahlangu learned beadwork and painting from her mother and grandmother, and when she was 10 years old she started helping them painting Ndebele style houses. Many years ago they used very different materials. They used coloured soils and dung to make geometric patterns on the wall. But Esther wanted to use bright colours, and so she used acrylic paint. So she was one of the first people to use acrylic paint, and she seldom used brushes. She liked to use her fingers, and she even liked to use chicken feathers to paint with. Well, I haven't got chicken feathers because I don't have any chickens in my garden, but I found a hardy-dar feather, and I wonder if she could use this to make her beautiful straight lines. Do you know that Esther never used a ruler? She always painted the most beautiful straight lines because she practiced every day. In 1986, researchers from Paris who were traveling all over the world looking at traditional arts saw Esther Mahlangu's beautiful Ndebele patterns on her house, and so they invited her to France to a very special exhibition called Magicians of the World. And here you can see her in front of her very beautiful, colourful, geometric patterned house. So at this exhibition, before that, I just wanted to show you her painting with her chicken feathers. She managed jolly well, didn't she? And here is the house that they actually built in the big exhibition, and it had no paint on it. And so she had to paint the entire house with her very beautiful Ndebele patterns in front of thousands and thousands of people. I think she did a very good job, don't you? Soon, Esther Mahlangu was invited to many cities all over the world. She was the first person to paint Ndebele style mural paintings on canvas. And here she's even getting up on scaffolding to paint on a very big canvas on the wall in one of the famous museums. She was even invited to paint a BMW in her famous geometric patterns. So she used lines and zigzags and rectangles and triangles in her patterns and painted it so beautifully. Today, at the age of 85 years old, Esther has an art school in her backyard. She teaches children how to mix paints and how to paint straight lines, never using a ruler. And have a look here, you will see British Airways even painted their aeroplanes with Esther's Ndebele designs. And there you can see the BMW and her beautiful patterns and beautiful colours. So I hope we're going to make some as well. So, boys and girls, let's see what we have to do. I have a cute little Ndebele girl here, and there's her little house. And I made that using a toilet roll. I'm sure you've got lots of those around, and a piece of paper. And all I did was draw some patterns, geometric patterns on there. I drew a little door, and I wrapped it around. Sorry, I coloured it in first with beautiful colours. You can paint or use crayons or your Kokies, and wrapped it around. Once you've finished, glued it down, and I made a little roof out of a circle, and I'm just going to make it into a little triangle and stick it or staple it on like that. So that's how I made this little Ndebele hut. So now I'm going to show you how to make one where you can stick it onto a box. And here I was so lucky I even found a box that looked like a little house that I could paint. So just to get you some ideas of designs, let's have a little look. I drew an arch or a semicircle for the door, and I'm going to just add some patterns. I don't know how straight my lines are going to be. So there's a straight line. Whoops, there's another straight line. Not as good as her. Let's draw some pattern. Whoopsie, that doesn't matter. We just have to practice a bit more. And I'll add a diamond here, another diamond. And all these shapes are very meaningful to the Ndebele people. They all mean something. So I am going to put some zigzag patterns. Do you think it's finished? You might want to try some others. There's a little rectangle. This one looks a bit like a castle shape. And you could colour them in all sorts of colours, all your favourite colours. But do remember to leave some white spaces. It's quite important so that you can see your lovely shapes. You colour it in, boys and girls. And I'm going to stick the little roof on. I made a semicircle roof. Oh dear, cover that a little bit, never mind. And here's my little house. So you can stick it on a piece of paper. You can even draw some little roosters running around, little chickens. And you could even stick it on a box like that, or a cereal box, so it stands up. You can choose. You can think of how to make a beautiful Ndebele house. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you've had some fun and you've learned lots, and I will see you again soon.